what's going on. So back again with the live. I want to do a live because usually I just do regular videos, but I want to have it live so that people can ask questions and you can just get information and stuff. And yeah, I guess that's really it. Just ask um, whatever they want to ask, and get information on the spot. So today we're talking about just the body and the misconception of fat and how fat works as a whole. So basically, we always have like that one uncle or that one relative that that one relative that they they'll be over at Thanksgiving and they're eating dinner with us, and then they're like, we're talking about fitness and stuff, and then they're like, yo, I gotta get rid of this one layer of fat, and you just looking at them like, haha, it's like, because you might not have like a little layer of fat. You might be lucky. You might be, one of them genetically slim people that they just naturally have abs because of low body fat percentage. That's a whole topic. But yeah, they just pinching that little layer of fat, like on their stomach, like that little gut belly, whatever you want to call it. And like, I need to get rid of this. So basically, this is how the body works. A lot of people don't know how this works. So number one, and I'm only going to mention probably three concepts because I want to make it short. So number one, you cannot spot reduce fat. So you can't do crunches to get rid of fat on your stomach. So somebody might be a little chubby in their stomach, the rest of their body's fine, they're chubby in their stomach, and they're like, yo, I'm just going to do 1,000 sit-ups today to get rid of this fat, And they're doing it, and they're not seeing results. So why? So I'm going to get into the science of that. So the science of that is that with your body, you basically have, two layers of tissue on your abdominal muscles and on your core. So you have the inner layer, where that's more, of your natural genetic makeup. And basically what happens is everybody has abs because everybody has a muscular system and we're born with that. Regardless of what happens, you're born with a specific muscular system. And the outside layer, that's stacked on like over time and with what you eat and with what you consume. So that gets stuck onto, the original layer that you have. So basically when you see people who are fat, understand that they have a natural muscular system where they have abs, but the fat covers it, and that's because if they didn't have that natural core, that natural muscular system that they're born with, they wouldn't be able to stand because the muscular system helps keep you in shape. It helps basically keep all your organs together and hold all your organs up so you can digest food and do whatever you need to do to your body. So basically doing a bunch of crunches, it's not really going to do too much in terms of what you see because you're not going to be able to see the abs because there's a layer of fat covering it. So that's why in my program that I'm offering for free right now, I was charging, but since we're dealing with the whole COVID thing and I want to help people out, and I noticed that fitness has helped me, in times where I was stressed out and just going through a lot, and I want to give that to people too for free. And maybe in the future, when we deal with this situation, then I'll start charging people. But as of right now, I want it to be free. I want people to do my program for free and see if they like it for the next probably 2 to 3 months and into the summer. So back to the issue. So basically, what happens is, people they basically just they don't know that. They'll just do a bunch of sit-ups and stuff, and they just pump it out like 1,000 sit-ups and not realizing that you're not really doing anything. Basically, you're just toning up, the inner layer of fat and inner layer of muscle on your body, but because there's fat on top of it, you're not gonna be able to see the abs. So that's why you always hear people talking about low body fat percentage, and basically low body fat percentage is when you have a low percentage of body fat on your body, hence the name. So basically, that's when you have a lower amount of fat, and there's a certain amount that you should have and shouldn't have. I think they said below 7 is unhealthy because you need a certain amount of fat to be healthy. But yeah, overall, you want to have a certain amount of fat. But the point is that to see your abs, you need to have a certain amount of fat. So this is why you see like a lot of really lean and slim guys. They tend to have the abs like just out the blue, and you'll notice that they don't really have a lot of muscle mass. They'll be really lean, so you have guys like that, and guys who, not just guys, but guys and girls, people, who do work out. A lot of times when they started, they were already at a low body fat percentage, and when they bulked up, they kind of kept it. But a lot of the times, really slim people do have abs, and that's because they have a lower body fat percentage. So somebody who has abs and is buff, majority of the time, they are going to have low body fat percentage versus somebody who, they might be buff or built and they're still going to have fat. So they'll have a higher body fat percentage. So for me, I know mine is probably around 20, given the fact that when I first started working out, I didn't do um, the right stuff. And I was so focused on gaining mass that I didn't really understand that eventually I wanted to, be more lean. But slowly but surely I'm working on it. But yeah, it's just hard. And that's why, you want to keep yourself at a low body fat percentage, to look aesthetically the way that you want to look and to just see abs if that's what you want. Some people don't. A lot of powerlifters, their main thing is just to move weight up and down. And they don't really care about how they look all the time. They just want to be healthy. But it depends on what you want to see. But this is for people who they're like, oh, I want to lose this little bit of fat. You need to get down to a low body fat percentage. And this is for people who don't even want abs. So people who they're just like, oh, I want to get rid of this little bit of fat. You still need to have lower, not just low, but lower body fat percentage. So how do we go about doing it? People always ask me, how do we go about getting low body fat percentage? Like, what is this? And a lot of people don't know because a lot of training programs, they're centered around cardio, and cardio, it does get you to low body fat percentage, but the problem is that it takes so much time and energy. And who wants that? Who wants to spend all their time on the treadmill for a whole hour? When you could probably work out, do my program for free, because it's free. All you gotta do is show up. And it's online. Just DM me. But do my program, work out maybe 20 minutes, 3 times a week, and then you're done. Versus doing a whole hour walking. So the point is, we want to be convenient. And a lot of programs are not convenient. They have people walking on the treadmill for hours, and that's not sustainable. And that's why ever since I started working out in 2017, I always started noticing, you want your workouts to be really, really, really sustainable. You want it to be something that you can sustain for a long amount of time. So when I was doing my workouts, that was like an hour to an hour. Actually, no, even longer. Like my average when I first started was like 2 hours, and then it bumped down to like an hour and a half. But that's way too long. You shouldn't be working out for like an hour and a half. There's no need for that. So eventually, it's unsustainable. What I mean by this, listen carefully. Listen very, 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 very carefully. When I say unsustainable, it means, kind of what it means that you can't sustain for a long time. But it also goes into your mood. Like if you're tired, like I was coming out of high school at 3 o'clock and I'll be tired. And this was around senior year. And I was playing sports and stuff. And even when I finished playing sports, because our soccer season ended, in a nutshell, I was like, yo, like, I don't have the energy after school, after 3 o'clock, to work out in the gym for an hour and a half. And then I get home at 7, then I gotta do homework, I gotta clean, I gotta eat, and get ready for the next day and just cycle through the weekend. And my free time is on weekends. So it was just too much. And psychologically, you can't go to the gym and be like, oh, I gotta be here at war for an hour and a half. Like, it's way too much. So that's why you want to make things condensed. And that's why a lot of programs, people either give up or it just doesn't work, because a lot of that stuff, like the low cardio, the low walking, it doesn't work. And it works for certain people, but most of the time it doesn't work, one. And then two, you waste a lot of time when people give up because it's way too much. So that's why no program offer it for free, because it's sustainable, it's quick, it's efficient, and it's fun. So that's one thing that people gotta understand, is that you want your workouts to be really, really sustainable and enjoyable, but you want it to be, really condensed and useful. So that's why there's a lot of myths in the fitness community on just health and wellness and just how to take care of yourself and how to actually see results. So, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people, when they go in the gym, and the first thing they say on New Year's, they're like, oh, I want to lose weight. The first thing they get on, the number one thing they get on is a treadmill. That's the first thing. And I look like a treadmill hater because people always say, oh, God, why do you always hate treadmills? And I have a love and hate relationship with them. I feel like they have their place and their purpose. They have their place and their purpose in a nutshell. But I really, really don't like the idea of it, because you're not really, doing stuff to your full ability. So my thing is that, a lot of people, they go in the gym and then they're losing fat at a slow rate, and then you get discouraged. So let's use an example, a hypothetical situation. So you have person A, right? Person A uses my program. A, because my name starts with A, but A. Um, they use my program, and basically, they're using my program and everything, and they're using my program and everything. And so yeah, they're using my program, and yeah, they're using it, and they're working out less, and they see results faster, and they're enjoying the workout more versus the other person who it's taking longer, so they're not going to see results probably till the end of the year versus my person. They're going to see the results probably within 6 months, and they enjoyed it more. And it's less time. It's just more convenient. You get better work. So who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to work out less, get more results, and just have them faster? So that's why there's a lot of misconceptions that come with just the whole fitness involvement, the fitness community and stuff. Yeah, you gotta really know the science behind it. Um, so that's why we say abs are made in the kitchen. Now the nutritional aspect, that part I don't want to get into because um, that's more with diet and stuff and understanding, your diet patterns and what not to eat, and that I'll get into another time. But I want people to understand that you know abs are made from the science behind it, not just from the action. So that's all I got on the fitness myths section, and we're still gonna keep talking about it when we talk about the diet soon, and just like and share, man. That's it.